Hello everyone, and here and welcome to my Minecraft Survival Let's Play. We are today back here in my single player world. Hope everyone is having a really good day. I'm having a wonderful time, just doing a little bit of Minecraft playing here. And well, the pipes are getting laid in place for the cactus farm, and there will be one for the cocoa bean farm. I've just run out of the acacia wood, so more is growing, so we should hopefully get this all finished this episode. I've also obtained a couple of llamas. Hello, llamas. They're sat there quite nicely in the boats. I'm not quite sure where their owners disappeared to. But yes, the one who really keeps appearing. And normally I've just been killing them, but I thought, you know what? I'll start collecting the llamas and I'll start getting a nice little collection of llamas together, do a bit of breeding. Might be a nice idea to do. But first things first today. We've got a few things to do. Number one, we've got to finish the pipe. Number two, we're going to do the automatic sheep farm for all the different colour walls. We're going to get that in place today as well. And I also want to start looking for some netherite, because I've got a large quantity of gunpowder and sugarcane. Just did that's the mob drop chest. Yeah, I've started collecting up some TNT, so I'll take a couple of stacks of TNT down into the nether and start looking for some netherite, and we can start getting our armor upgraded as well. But first things first, I want to make use of the levels I've got already, because I don't want to lose them. I bought some books to make a new sword with, but I can't get looting 3 for love nor money, so I thought straight here I can do some basic enchanting, get some tools enchanted up. I might think about as well a potential new set of armor. What armor have I got made up at the moment? That's the wrong chest, that's the chest. Well, those two are both okay, so I need a pair of boots and I need a helmet. I have 5 diamonds, please. I will make a helmet so I can have a second set of armor as a backup. I'll put into the tools to make backup tools. The idea is basically I'll have a full set of decent tools and a spare set. I have a little toolbox going forward. So I'm going to get this enchanting done first. I'm not going to sit there and put you through all this enchanting, and then we'll head into the nether and we'll get some netherite, hopefully. What I'm going to do now is pop down here into the potion room, get ourselves some potions of fire resistance. I'll take 4 with me just in case. I think I made a full batch of potion with 5 resistance potions. I think I'm using these a lot more than all the others, but we've got them in place. So I need to go and get potion resistance. I have got my TNT, which is over here. We'll take that a stack and a half there. I'll swap the armor, head into the nether, and we'll go netherite hunting. Right, we are back here, and here we go. That is our haul, 12 ancient debris. We had 3 from before, so we've got 15. So what we'll do now is, first is pop that into there. We'll get that cooking up, and I'm going to, you need 4, don't you? So I won't be able to do all 4. However, I can do 12, and that'll give me 3 pieces. So I'll just pop that in there, and we'll get this cooked up. There we go, that's 12. I'll leave the other 3 to cook up. Get my 12 gold. And then we can come over to here and make 3 netherite ingots. Our first ones. I now need a workbench. Which workbench do I need? There we go. I now need the smithing table, so I need 2 iron and some wood. 1 smithing table, and now I'm going to put work on my little collection of items here. I can now do items. I'm going to be Silky Touch pickaxe, Silky 1. First netherite tool. I'm going to do my axe because I'm getting a lot for trees. And I will do my sword. There we go. Our first netherite tools. I'll worry about the armor later. I'm not wearing the diamond that much at the moment. And I'll keep doing little trips back down into the nether. And we'll get some more netherite going forward. I'll always get all the tools and armor. I do want a full set of decent tools. A few of each one anyway, going forward. I'll just get them all netherite up as well. More for anything for the extra durability, if anything else. I think that's the biggest benefit the netherite does bring, especially for the tools. But now we're going to turn our attention to dealing with our woolly friends over there, and that is we're going to put a sheep farm onto here. I think I may have to raise this ground up here. What I think I might end up doing is maybe leveling this out a little bit more, putting in a retaining wall, may have a little bit of a garden for the project house. So the idea here is we'll have 2 rows of 8 sheep, and I have a minecart which runs around, comes to here. At some point here there'll be it'll drop the stuff off, and the items will get pushed up and go and join probably that pipe there. So I've actually now got all the pipe into the cactus farm. That's all been done, and then it can go into its merry way off to the storage unit. We'll also get the chest set up for them in there. So I think we'll start over here. So the idea I want is there's some minecarts, some grass, some temporary blocks. I want to have the different colour glass for each sheep. So basically how this will work is you have a glass block which is observed, and whenever that changes, for example, we'll pop you into there. Whenever the state of this block changes from that's been observed, that will chuck something out. Like so. So if you've got a sheep on here, every time that eats a piece of grass, the grass states you have dispensers with shears in, and the shears will then shear the sheep, and that's how the whole idea works. Fairly standard approach now to these sort of farms. So what a bit of space here. I'll put end up doing having the minecart underneath like I've got there, and put a little bit of feature with it for it going up. So if we say have so each sheep needs a block of 3 like this. The observer will go in there. It'll work on this one here. I'll put my dispenser there, and there will sit the bit of redstone. And this glass around here will be too high for the colour for each sheep, so I now need to put in for here 8 of these down this side, 8 down that side. Have I gone too close to there? I have. But we have, say, a walkway. Oh, I want a decent walkway between things. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's walkway. That's fine. But I can come back here a little bit more now. But again, I don't mind building this up like this and getting some stone and putting a retaining wall like we did over there. So let me get in. Oh, he's back. Actually, the llamas disappeared over there. I don't think I tamed them. I'm going to go and get those 2 boats. So do you have anything interesting at all? No, you don't. You come with me. You go out of sight of your llamas so they don't see us. I should get a colour wolf for you two, and that should hopefully keep you two here with me. Let's go back to what I was doing. If you have what I always say, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. you forward 2. So here we've got the 2 pogs here. The second pog just roughly in place there. We'll we need colour glass all around each one. 8 going down each side. I'll clear a bit of this land out around here because once we've got the sheep in, I can decorate this outside the building. I'll leave this open. We just want to put a wall around it, and we have to work out like retaining walls for here and possibly one for there as well. So let me get some of this stuff in place, and I'll be back with you in a minute. And we'll start getting some sheep in. Okay, here we go. We have got all the pogs in place, all the coloured glass. I've still got bits of hole in the ground where I've got the minecart running. I'll just cover them up. So I've got the minecart in place. It sort of stops here and it comes down to here. I might drop it down a little bit more. We'll have the loading station here and then the pump, the pipe going out, probably connecting somewhere over to there. I might even get actually on the bend. I'm not quite sure how that will work, but we'll see. We'll worry about that later. But yeah, I've now got the 16 pogs. And now I'm going to attempt to get the sheeps in. This is always the fun bit. So what I need to do now is, come on, you come with me. I'll try doing this with a lead, see whether this works. I'm going to end up with sheep everywhere, aren't I? Right. Come on. Oh, no, I'm in. Can you go in the hole, please? You can. That Michael should pick my lead up. If I pop that over you for the milk, I put a block on top of you. I can't. Why can't I have a block on top of you? I'll do it that way. There we go. Pop this along here. I mean, end of the day, as long as I get one in each hole, it doesn't matter at this moment in time. All the way along this side here, and then we'll open the next hole. And I'm just going to go and rinse and repeat this. Again, sheep everywhere. Come on, you stop eating grass. You can do that when you're in the hole and you've coloured up. All the grass in the world. Right, I'm going to continue doing this. I've got another 14 more sheep to put in. I've got some dyes, I'll get them all coloured. And then we should have all the colour sheep in place. Right, here we go. We have got in a range of multicolour sheep. And there will be maybe some wool. There's no wool about because there's no dispensers in. But what I do is basically the grass will grow back underneath them. They can eat it and then it will shear. What I need to do now is, first things first, is put in a load of shears. I'm going to put in 2 pairs per unit. Let's put a piece of redstone dust on each one of these. We need to start collecting the wool up so I can then go and put the wool over. Oh, that's not shears. There we go. I can start putting the wool over in the storage unit. There we go. That's all you in there. So I'm going to get the same down this side as well. Yay! The first, I've got a few naked sheep over there as well. And then it's coming down here. Same what I had for the sugarcane. A collecting system just down here. And the wool's coming in. Brilliant. Excellent. I'm so pleased with that now. I can just take away some of these blocks here. I've lost my shovel. Where's my shovel gone? Right, I'm going to have to keep some of these blocks here because of the spacing issues for the minecart, but I do need to add some decorating around here as well. That's the next step. And I also think back here as well, there should be an extra row of grass as well. This is where the minecart is coming down and bending over and it's not gathering. It gets catching on the corners there, but that's fine. What I'm going to do now, I've got my colours in here. I just want to put a little wall around the edge, sort of hide up this redstone, and then we need to get the pipe in and connect it to there. But I don't really want to start the pipe going until I've got the storage things all in place over there. But as long as I've got one colour, one of each colour over there, 2. One for the chest and one to put into the filter. I just need 41 in the filter. The filter will fill up though. That's what'll happen over time. So have I got 16 colours in here yet? No, 1, 2, 3. That's 9, 10 colours. So when we've got white, black, I've got 3 purples. I've got the 2 greens. I'm missing a blue, red, orange. There we go. Yeah, I'm missing the 2 greys, a blue, and orange. That's fine. That's fine. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to clear a little bit of stuff away. I'm going to grab some materials and then we'll start putting together the outside for this sheep pen. Right, here we go. I have got myself some piece of floating wall. Oh, it's been picked up. Excellent. Got myself some blocks here now. What I want to do, because this is the rainbow sheep area, I want to keep the colour theme going. Now I need to keep this pathway down the back free. So I'm going to come back here with some deep slate. Let's go to view a second. So I want pathway coming in here. And then probably coming back like this. Like that. And then I'll fall down. What colours am I on green here? I've got green. Coloured concrete. And that is basically, I'm going to have a little window like so. Where I can put a trapdoor in there. And I can access it that way. Or I can go on the pathway at the back if I want to do the lot. So we're just going to have let's just do a couple. How we're going to mark it off. And then this will come up here. And then I want to lift it across here. So put you there as a temporary block. And then I want to put another temporary block there. And then I'll bring you up like so. Let's get rid of you for the moment. This is where I hope I've got enough concrete. And we'll do the same for the. And then I'm going to bring this over where I want. I see another one. Then I'm going to get the polished deep slate in the middle. Actually, I'm going to take that one more because I'm going to put some glowstone in the middle here. We are going to keep a polished trim around the edge. I'll just take polished diorite trim around the edge. I'm going to take this down one as well. Do I want to take that down one? No, I don't take that down one. And this is going to come to here. Let me go to that. I'm going to take that up. I'll put the bricks in the middle just to vary it up a little bit. Put you there. We'll put you at the top there. And then went above to that. This is part of the grey concrete. And then I'll put you there. Bring you up one. And I'll just run all the way down. Might as well put this row in right now just so it's in place. So basically on top of these strips of colour down each side represent the colour of the sheep. And then around the back here of these coloured windows. In fact, was I going to bring this out one more? I was. I was going to bring that in as a frame. I can always put an extra row of the concrete in there. Let's give it a bit more depth. Need to sort out this side here, but that's fine. But we're going to frame this here. I can put a light underneath there on the carpet. Say a spruce trapdoor. I'm going to spruce on me. I've got any in the box. Did I bring any across with me? No, I didn't. I won't. I'll get that in a minute. So from this side, you'll see a wall of colour. From the high above, you see a wall of colour. And then when you coming down here, you see the colour there. You'll see the colour there all matches the corresponding sheep. And there's some glowstone down here for some light. I think that will look quite nice. So I'm going to get the rest of the concrete in and the rest of the trim. Now we'll see what it looks like there. I can get around the back here. I'll change these actually around so it is instead of that. I can go and put that there instead. But the black looks better and it'll look better as well from the outside because that will match. The black there will match that, and I'll actually make that whole pathway, I think, all of it. So if you come into the back here, maybe fill this in a bit here like this. Maybe have a half slab just go straight up, and then I can go straight across like so. And we'll do that. I think that will look a lot neater and tidier. So I'm going to crack on, get the rest of this concrete in, and we should hopefully have one near complete farm. I'll sort out the pipe connecting it. Okay, final update now before I wrap this up. I've now got in here. I've lifted the seal up a little bit more as well. Gives it a bit of an arch in here, nice and colourful and bright. And I've put the glowstone in all the way down the middle, sort of centred between each of the sheeps. This was in the ground as well. I'll do what I've done on the outside. So come down here. Under each of these carpets there is glowstone. And then likewise I've got these trapdoors I can just block off inside like that so I don't see it, but I can also come into here and update the dispensers if I want to. as well, so it's looking quite nice. Let's see if we can just get up a little bit. There we go, nice rainbow pattern on the top. I do like that, nice, bright and colourful. It'll look really nice when you actually update the map as well. So left to do, floor in the middle, just tidy it around the outside as well. And the pipe connection, I really need to go and add in the filters over at the storage unit. So what I'll do now, I'm going to crack on with that, get that all done. And then we'll have one completed sheep farm done here. Hi. Alright guys, we have done the farm. It is all complete. You can see behind me we have put ourselves a floor in here. Got a spruce floor in here, just to, again, it's just that nice wooden floor. It breaks it up from the stone from the outside. Got a dividing border here, like glowstone hidden under these trapdoors to add some further light into it, plus some more in the ceiling, and the colours around here make it nice and bright, and you can easily distinguish which sheep is which colour. It comes out to this side. I don't have anything on this side as of yet, but I do have options to take it down to there when I want to build some further farms here. And we've added a retaining wall in here, and I've also put a retaining wall in there just to feel like it's actually blocking it off. I must come back with some fences in here just to make it look like there's a rail guard on here, make it a little bit more safer. Additional lighting as well under the carpets, and just gives it more of a glow. And there is the dispensing system. That's what we had in before the minecart to collect the wool, and then I've had in the usual dispenser which we've got in the other forms around the area, and it pumps it into the pipe, and that goes off down here. I had to kick this pipe across because when it came to this corner, when it came straight on initially, the wool was basically all gathering just sort of like on this bit here, this corner here. So to stop that happening, I've got it all level, and then they both shoot off that way, the cactus and the wool, although the cactus does sometimes shoot past and then go back and go down, but it does make it there anyway. And then the wool is all heading over to our storage unit. In fact, let's just take the shortcut. One advantage is now I've got their end open, ender pearls. They do make travelling around the area a lot easier and quicker. And then if you come into here, I've got the 16 colours of wool all in place, and these are all now filling up quite nicely, so they'll all start working. Some of these are all correct as well, so that is all good. So we've got a wool in here. I've extended the sugar cane now, that's filling up now. I've only done that recently, but that one was full at that point, and that was getting full. I thought, you know what, I'll play it safe. Cactus is coming in loads. I really don't know. Oh, that's nearly full up now. That's filled up recently while I've been working away as well, so it's nice to see the farms are producing. All the goods are coming to the storage unit. Very, very happy with all this, and you see stuff flying through the pipe like that, and that will be our sugarcane. Assume the carts either been in, it's in at the moment, and that just keep pumping out. I have seen that stop once. You see all the red on and not moving, so all I needed was to take the item out of the dispenser and it was off again. So I did it once. I do keep an eye on it occasionally as well, but I think before we finish today, let me just take those out of my hand before I do some damage. I think we're going to update the map because the pipes are in place. The sheep farm is now in place. We can see what that's done to our map, and the sheep farm is going there. Oh, I've been on the one above as well. Yeah, and you as well. There we go. And there's our sheep farm in place. That looks very good, that, doesn't it? Sheep, cactus, sugar cane, iron farm. That's a storage unit. That's the smeltery. Oh, this is very nice indeed. There's a little bit of the mushrooms showing out. Might cover that bit up, we'll see. But yeah, plenty more space around here to do some more work. But it's amazing actually now looking at what the island was to what it is now. It's a big change, definitely a big change. But guys, on that note, I'm now going to wrap this episode up. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, consider subscribing if you haven't done already, and ring the bell to be notified of future content. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.